Hello guys, again I'm back with some uh, guides or some notes or some video clips on Java. And then, this time what we will understand more is about interfaces. Actually, this will be more like an introductory things on interfaces, abstract classes, inner classes, anonymous classes, like that. So actually you might have seen that a lot of people using more complicated things. I mean, so far we were using much simpler uh, classes and other things. More people. I mean, you can try and create your own things. No issues in that. If you have any doubt, you can actually ask me. Comment, please comment and share, and also give like if you really like it. I mean, because when more you are interested in all these things, I will be more interested in you people. I mean, the viewers, like that. I mean, it is reciprocatory. Okay. So please share, like, and comment. Okay guys, we actually go into some of the codes that we have. Actually, you may be thinking why I was so late sometimes, and sometimes I get time, more time, sometimes I get less time. So if I get time, I actually try to uh, put something for you on YouTube. Okay. Actually, here what we are trying to do is just give some examples of there is some theories of interfaces. I guess interfaces can have only two things. One is abstract methods, and then is final. The final means it is a constant. Okay, so we don't get disturbed by the word final. Public static final, this is by default. So this will be, you can give anything. You can give integer, you can give string, you can give long, any variable you can declare here. Okay, and just give the message like that. Okay, this is actually some interface is the name of the interface. This is interface. Actually, you can give even public. So for an interface, to use an interface, you have to implement it somewhere. Okay, so any implementing classes. Now, normally what we do is we can, as I told you earlier, you can have multiple inheritance through interfaces, but you can't have multiple inheritance through classes. Or you can extend one class and actually implement multiple classes using commas. Okay, here there is the abstract method. Okay, print me is abstract method, and this is some interface name. Message is the final variable. It is not a file, it is constant name. Okay, now here you can see, where is it? Yeah, this one actually implements inner one. Actually, we are having, as I told you, we are having lot of inner classes and other things, but we will go into that later. I mean, we will give the what exactly is an inner class and why we use it. We will just explain it. Here we can see that this inner class, inner one, implements the sum interface, next interface. So as I told you, we have to actually override the interface methods, otherwise it will not compile. Okay, if you want to compile, you have to actually override it. So this actually this functionality of this becomes the functionality of the class now. Actually, you can use it through interface of through the class, as it was shown in the earlier video itself. So another thing that we can actually explain here is abstract class. My abstract class is abstract class, but what is an abstract? Difference between abstract class and interface. As I told you, you can have multiple inheritance in uh, Java using classes. So if you have one class, that is, if you are extending one class, others will be interfaces. There is other reasons as well, because there is one more thing. I mean, because now usually what happens is some classes will need some functionality defined at the parent level. This is a parent or superclass level, I will say. This is a parent class. This is a parent class. So we have one abstract method, that is printme is an abstract method, and another method is another method is there, which is of the same name. So we are actually calling, we will be extending this my abstract class, see here, and actually calling another method. Another method is actually calling this one. This is another method itself. This is the functionality available in the superclass. We have extended my abstract class here, and we are using it. So you should actually see we are calling this particular method, okay, from printme itself. There's no issue with that. Again, we are going to the inner class things. The outer is the container class, and we have few inner classes there. As earlier we discussed one. Now this is another. This is a very simple inner classes. Okay, everything is usually printing something, and here you can see this one. This outer is there. Then we give a public static inner class here. You can give static class as well. Static inner class, inner is there, and because there's different ways of actually calling all these things. That's why I give static first. So we can static. It is actually just having one method printme. Okay. Again, as I earlier discussed, there is another one. This is also an inner class. It is implementing the interface that we seen earlier. This all it can be done. You can extend you can implement multiple classes. You can do anything. Okay. Again, printme is from the printme is from the sum interface. So this is this class method. Okay. Here it is interface method. Implementing the interface method. Okay. Another, here you can see print inner one. Another method is that this is actually from coming. It is actually from in the outer class only. This is actually in the outer class, and we are actually giving some message here from the print inner method, and here this one is called an anonymous class. Okay, there's no need of this reason. Without that also it will work, but I have given it so that it will be clear on that. Here parenthesis I have given. Here you can see this is the syntax. Some interface, as you already seen, some interface is a interface with just one method. Actually you can give other methods if you want, but this is actually what is the implementation of some interface, an interface. Okay, so I just gave printme, and this is an example of anonymous class. Again, you can, as you see, it is coming from the some interface and we are implementing it directly, and then we are calling the print. Everything happens in one single. This is one single statement, not multiple one. Don't get confused. And everything is happening in one single statement. Okay. Again, next what we do is, as I told you, outer dot inner. This is another way of calling a static class. And this static class that we actually created. Outer dot inner, okay, inner object, outer dot inner object, print me. Because because this is how we access the static object here. When we are creating a static object, no, object of static inner class, and we are calling the print method. Again, we are creating another outer object. Then we will create the inner object and create the print me method. Inner one. Actually, you should remember that inner one is from the interface. Inner one actually implements the interface, and print me is from inner one. I mean interface only. And again we are calling the print one. See this one, print inner one. We are calling it here. So what it does is it will print this and create, that is new inner one, print me, and then it will create this object and call the print me inside this one. This is calling this print me. Okay, again implement abstract. Again this is actually how we use it, okay, in different scenarios. You may be thinking where we are going to use inner classes, anonymous classes. There is a lot of usually the when handling, a lot of places actually we come across inner classes. A lot of we will be using in AWT swing, everything we will be using. Okay. So we try to run this one. First just actually calling the from the static inner class. This is static inner class, and we are calling the print me. Next one, we create an object of outer class. From that, what we do is we create the inner object o dot. This is how we create it. O dot new, everything. Remember every syntax. We are creating the object, and o dot new insert one, inner one. Sorry, not insert one. Inner one, print me. This is from that interface. Okay, implementation of the interface. Again, the next one is o dot print inner one. Next, what we have, this are, I mean, just go through this. I mean, it will be very useful for you. Right? Just in this we actually try to include a lot of things, lot of informations, and this will be very useful for you. I mean, for at least for beginners or intermediate level people, all these things will be more and more useful. Because I think even beginners will benefit a lot from this. And beginners are the one who I am actually concentrating on, people who are new to Java. Okay, these particular videos are all for them. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can call me, or you can actually comment me, do anything. Okay. Oh, nice. Just keep on watching, keep on learning. I just post new things every time I can. Okay, happy viewing.